Hi ladies, it's Sadie Carter here again, and I am going to be talking about returns. So with this company, a really cool fact that a lot of you may not know is that we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, which is actually bottom of the bottle. So the corporate teaches us that we can sell a product to a customer, and if they're not 100% satisfied, we are able to help them all the way to the bottom of the bottle of their products. So I think that that's really amazing, and for you as distributors, we need to make sure that we are telling our customers about that so that they know if they are unsatisfied with the product itself or with certain colors, that they are able to exchange or return them. That process is actually called a return or an RMA. So if a customer writes you and she gets a color and she's not completely satisfied with it, you can let her know we can exchange it. Or if she doesn't like the product at all, we can actually do a refund. Now, there is a process that I'm going to go through with you, and I will actually show you on the computer how to do this. But I want to first show you a couple of things and kind of talk you through it. What you're going to have to do first, if a customer writes you and says that she is dissatisfied with the product, whether it's a color or the product itself, you need to let her know that we are able to take care of that for her, but that she's going to have to ship the product back to you. Unless she's local, she can just bring it to you, but you are going to need that product back from her. Now, once you get that product back from her, you will have to go through the RMA program, which I will show you on the computer. But what you're going to do essentially is you're going to sign in, you're going to fill out all of the questions that the company asks you. They're going to ask you what color it is, what's wrong with it, why you're returning it, and then what you're going to do at the very end is it's going to give you a summary of everything you've filled out, and that is called an RMA form. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to print 2 copies of these, one for your own records and one for the company. This is showing the company what you're returning and what they need to give you back. Now, when you do an RMA, you're going to send that color off. Say it was a pink champagne and someone wasn't in love with it. They're going to give you that pink champagne back. You're going to send it back to the company, and the company's going to send you a pink champagne back to you. They're not going to exchange colors. So the reason they do that is because they're going to give you that product back unopened so that I can then return and turn it around and sell it. Now, what you would have to do then is find out what the customer would like in return. What color does she want to exchange it for? And you're going to order that color for her or pull it out of your stock. If it's a return, you're going to obviously just give her back her money. But just know when you do an RMA or a return, you're sending back a product and you're getting that exact same product back unopened. They're not exchanging for you. So please keep that in mind. So they will send you this form. What you're going to do is you're going to print this form out, and you're going to send it in an envelope to Senegence, and on this form it tells you the address that you need to send it to. Now, if the customer was local, I would always suggest having them fill out these customer purchase receipts. It's in a bag, so let me pull one out so you guys can see it. These can be found where you buy your products on the order site. All the way at the bottom under supplies, there are customer purchase receipts. There is a pack of like 20 of them that you can buy that are not very expensive. If you have a local customer, I would have every one of them fill these out and sign them, because these need to be sent back to the company with your RMA form. If they are not local, you obviously cannot do one of these, and you will just write on a piece of paper that the customer was not local and you were not able to do a customer purchase receipt. And then you can sign it yourself. But if they are local, I would for sure have one of these, because when you do the return, the company wants to have this form if possible. And you will just send back the pink copy, which is in the very back. You'll send this. So if you do an RMA, again, I'll show you how to do that. You'll print your RMA form. You're going to tear off, if they're local, the pink sheet of the customer purchase receipt, and then you're going to take the product that they're returning. You're going to take those all and put it into a bubble mailer and send it back to the company, and within a week or 2, they will send you that product back. Now, I then keep my own copy of the RMA form, and I also keep my copy of the customer purchase receipt for my own records, just because I'm OCD and I like to have a trail of all of my returns that I do. Make sure that when your customers are buying that they know about this policy that we have. A lot of people that are selling on Facebook or over social media get nervous and their customers are like, well, I don't know that I want to buy a color because I don't know that I'm going to love it. And if I can't meet with you and try it on, it makes me nervous. Make sure you tell them about our 100% satisfaction guarantee, because if they get a color and they do not love it, you can switch it out for a color that they love. That's going to allow them to feel comfortable shopping with you online. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna show you how to do this, but actually I wanna tell you one thing first. There is an optional restocking fee that you can charge your customers, because you will be in charge of, once you get that RMA form printed out and the receipt and the product, you're in charge of paying that shipping to the company, and then you're gonna have to pay the shipping again to send that product back out to the person, and it's gonna be close to $10. So you can charge like a $10 restocking fee or a 10% restocking fee, whatever you would like to do, so that money is not coming out of your pockets. This is not a mandatory thing. It's in place for you if you would like to not have to spend that money yourself. And just in the beginning, let your customers know, I can do that for you. We can return, exchange, but there will be a $10 fee or a 10% restocking fee. So that's information for you guys to use as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the computer, and I'm gonna show you how to do this. So we're here on our back office right now when we sign in as a distributor, and along this top row here, we have all of our tabs. The tab we're gonna be using is this business tab here. When we click on that, it's gonna drop down options, and the second one down is product returns /RMA. When you click on this, you will have to, if you go all the way down to the bottom, there is a button that says continue. If you would like to read through this, it just explains the program and how to use it. But if you click continue, it's gonna take you to the next steps. This first box is filling out your personal information. So it's asking your identity number, it's asking your name, your address, and then it's gonna ask you a couple of questions. Is this a customer return of product to you, or a distributor return due to SENEGEN's order error or defective product? So if you get a product that's maybe a bad batch or isn't working, you can send it back as well and get a new product. Or is it coming from a customer? So you would just go ahead and click the prompts. Now, if it's a customer return, you're gonna enter their information. So you'd enter their name, their address, telephone number, and then going forward, without having this information, we won't be able to go forward. But the next couple steps that it's gonna ask you, you would input all of your customers' information. The next step would ask you what the product is. You would go through and find the color or product that you're exchanging. And then you're just gonna follow the prompts. They're very, very easy. And at the very end, it's gonna give you a summary of everything you filled out, which is that RMA form, and there's gonna be a print option. Make sure to print 2 of those. And then once you've printed that out, you're just gonna send it off to the company. And again, the address that you send it to will be on that form. It is very, very simple. Make sure we're utilizing this and letting our customers know of this program. I think it's very beneficial and amazing that the company offers this to us to offer to our company or our customers. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to address it with your sponsor or with myself, and I can help you anytime with any type of returns or RMAs. Thanks guys, have a great day.